Shabbat Shalom, everyone, and welcome to the temple. I hope you can join us when we sing, and I hope you can join us when we pray together, welcoming the Shabbat. Our opening song is Hinei ma tov u'ma na'im, how good and how pleasant it is when we have Shabbat here together.
שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב, יאללה לי, לה 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 לה, הנה מה טוב, הנה מה טוב, יאללה לי, לה 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 לה, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, יאללה לי, לה 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 לה, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד, הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד.
Good evening, everyone, and Shabbat Shalom. My name is Reed Weinberg, and I'm the president of the Board of Trustees of the Temple. And when I took on this position, things were pretty smooth. But I said to myself, be prepared, there's bound to be some sort of crisis that hits. And since I've been president, I've been proud of a lot of things we've done, but there's not a prouder time than what I've observed and experienced over the past week. A crisis has hit our community that calls for all of us to stay sheltered and physically disconnected from one another. However, the temple has found a way to breach that divide and connect with you. Over the past week, our staff has worked overtime to go virtual as much as possible. Whether it's services, adult education, religious school, we will work to remain connected to you. Maybe some of you have always been heavily involved in our programming, and this is a chance to continue that connection. Others may be members of our congregation that are less routinely connected. There's no better time than now to start. What better time than now to get spiritually connected to your religious and ancestral identity? I want to talk about how you can use this trying time to participate in Tikkun Olam, repairing the world. In a time of worldwide struggle, instead of worrying about lockdowns, quarantines, and the number of positive COVID-19 cases, why don't you exert that energy into giving back to others? What better therapy exists? There are members of our congregation, for example, who are currently connecting with less fortunate members of our temple community who are stranded and need meals delivered to them. There's a call list going around of older members of our synagogue, the most at risk, and our volunteers are calling them to see if they need help. Call or email us if you need help or if you want to help others. Let the temple be your outlet to perform mitzvahs for others in this time of crisis. And finally, I want to thank our rabbis and our entire staff for their hard work and diligence over the past week. Without their commitment and passion, we would not have evenings like tonight and all of the other resources that you will see rolled out over the next couple of weeks. Things will get harder, but we will come out of this stronger. Many of our Jewish ancestors for generations endured much worse hardship than what we are going through today. And we owe it to them during our time of hardship to do just as they did and maintain your connection to your community, your temple, your people. Shabbat Shalom. Thank you.
Join us now as we turn to page 2, for the blessing over the lighting of the candles. I would like to invite Audrey and Reed Weinberg to lead us as we do the blessings over the candles and the fruit of the vine.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitchanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lihad likner shel Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam barei pri hagafen. Praise to you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, creator of the fruit of the vine.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Amen.
Shabbat Shalom. For those of you who've never attended a live stream service before, we invite you to reach out, to bridge the gap of the physical distance between us, the isolation of the many closures of school and work and community events, to join together in the welcoming of Shabbat. You have a copy of our prayer book, Mishkan Tefillah, then join us and you can follow along in the readings. If you do not have one, there is a digital copy of the prayer book on a link in our YouTube description. Or you may just simply want to sit back, settle in, and share this Shabbat service in your heart. May the words we share and the prayers we speak enter your hearts and your homes with the blessing of Sabbath peace. Let us begin now as we welcome Shabbat and L'Chadodi. Page 20. Special prayer for trying times. We are loved by an unending love. We are embraced by arms that find us even when we are hidden from ourselves. We are touched by fingers that soothe us, even when we are too proud for the soothing. We are counseled by voices that guide us even when we're too embittered to hear. We are loved by an unending love. We are supported by hands that uplift us even in the midst of a fall. We are urged on by eyes that meet us even when we're too weak for the meeting. We are loved by an unending love. Embraced, touched, soothed, and counseled. Ours are the arms, the fingers, the voices. Ours are the hands, the eyes, and the smiles. We are loved by an unending love. We continue now on page 28 with the Baruch Hu.
Lai lai la la lai, lai la 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 lai, lai lai la la lai, lai la 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 lai, lai lai la la lai, lai la 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 lai, lai 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 lai. Baruch Hu et Adonai, Hamivorach, Hamivorach, Baruch Adonai, Hamivorach, Leolam, Leolam Vaed. Praise
Praise be the one to whom our praise is due. Praise be the one to whom our praise is due. Praise be the one to whom our praise is due, now and forever. Yai, lai, la, la, lai, yai, lai, la, 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 lai, yai, lai, la, la, lai, yai, la, 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 lai, yai, lai, la, la, lai, yai, la, 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 lai, yai, lai, la, 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 la. Turn to page 31. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the ways on which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars. Creator of time and tide and light, you guide the currents of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai, hamariv aravim. We continue now with the Shema, page 34.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Vaed.
V'ahavta Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha uv'chol nafshecha uv'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadavarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavcha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam b'shivtecha b'veitecha u'leftecha v'aderech v'shofecha uv'kumecha u'kshartam la'o al yadecha v'hayu l'totafot b'neinecha u'chtavtam am zuzot beitecha u'visharecha Leman tizaru v'asitem ekol mitzvotai v'hitem kedoshim Elohechem ani Adonai Elohechem asher hoteti etchem me'eret Mitzrayim lehiot lechem lelohim ani Adonai Elohechem.
And you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. And these words which I command you on this day shall be upon your heart, shall be upon your heart. And you shall teach them diligently unto your children, and you shall speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, and when you lie down, and when you rise up, and when you rise up, and you shall bind them for a sign upon your hand, and they shall be for frontlets between your eyes, and you shall write them on the doorposts of your house, and upon your gates, and upon your gates, that you may remember and do all of my commandments, and be holy,
continue on page 39. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there's a better place, a promised land. The winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there's no way to get from here to there except by joining hands and marching together.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני,
מי כמוך נהדר בקודש,
נורא תהילות, עושה פלא, מי
כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש. Page 43. Give us a place to rest, Adonai our God. Bring us into shelter into the soft, long evening shadow of your truth. With you are true protection and safety, and in your presence are acceptance and gentle love. Watch over us as we go forth. Prepare for us as we return. Spread over us the shelter of your peace, over all we love, over our Jerusalem and yours. Baruch atah Adonai, haporei sukat shalom, aleinu va'al kol amo Yisrael, va'al Yerushalayim. Please join us in Yismachu on page 44.
ישמחו במלכותך, שומרי שבת וקוראי עונג שבת. 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 רצית בו וקידשתו שבת. חמדות ימים אותו קראת שבת. ישמחו במלכותך, שומרי שבת וקוראי עונג שבת. ישמחו במלכותך, שומרי שבת וקוראי עונג שבת. זכר למעשה וראשית שבת. זכר למעשה וראשית שבת. ישמחו במלכותך, שומרי שבת וקוראי עונג שבת. ישמחו
ומלכותך, שומרי, 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 שבת וקורא, עונג שבת. We are a people in whom the past endures, in whom the present is inconceivable without moments gone by. The Exodus lasted a moment enduring forever. What happened once upon a time happens all the time. Please join us in the Tefillah, page 46.
Adonai, sifatai tiftach, ufi agiti hilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzhak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah. Ha'el hagadol hagibor v'hanora, El Elyon, gomel chasadim tovim, v'koneh hakol, v'zocher chasdei avot v'imahot. Umevi geula livnei v'neihem, l'ma'an shemo ba'ahava. Melech ozer u'moshia magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'ezrat Sarah. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, God of our fathers and mothers, God of Abraham, God of Isaac, and God of Jacob, God of Sarah, God of Rebekah, God of Rachel, and God of Leah, the great, mighty, and awesome God, transcendent God, who bestows loving kindness, creates everything out of love, remembers the love of our fathers and our mothers, and brings redemption to their children's children for the sake of the divine name. Sovereign, deliverer, helper, and shield. Blessed are you, Adonai, Sarah's helper, Abraham's shield. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'ezrat Sarah. We continue on page 52. You are holy, your name is holy, and those who are holy praise you every day. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. Please be seated. We turn now to our prayer for peace, which can be found on page 61. Grant us peace, your most precious gift, O eternal source of peace, and give us the will to proclaim its message to all the peoples of the earth. Bless our country as a safeguard of peace, its advocate among the nations. May contentment reign within our borders, health and happiness within our homes. Strengthen the bonds of friendship and fellowship among all the inhabitants of every land. Plant virtue in every soul. And may the love of your name hallow every home and every heart. Praised are you, Eternal One, who blesses our people and all people with peace. Baruch atah Adonai, hamvorech et amo Yisrael, v'shalom.
Shalom Raha, Al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. 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 V'tov b'necha livarech et Amcha Yisrael, b'kol lit u'b'kol sha'ah,
על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם. תשים לעולם. We take now a moment for silent prayer. Prayers of our hearts for those we love, for the world we care for. When fears multiply and danger threatens, when sickness comes and death confronts us, it is God's blessing of shalom that sustains us and upholds us, lightening our burden, dispelling our worry, restoring our strength, renewing our hope, reviving us. We turn now to page 253, to the words of Misha Berach, prayer of hope and of healing, which we offer for all those in need. Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor Abracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishe Berach Imotenu Mekor Abracha Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
You know, we have a great Torah portion this week, and Torah is at its best when it speaks to our needs, to what we're looking for in the here and now. And at least two great messages come from our Torah portion. You know, there is a secret in studying the Torah. If you see a word that is repeating many times in the same chapter, at least 3 or 5 times the same word, you know that the Torah is trying to tell you something. Well, there's a word that is repeating 25 times in the first chapter of our Torah portion. The word is everyone. Moses tells the people to finally go and build a temple to Adonai our God, to build a dwelling place so God could be in our midst. And then we read 25 times about the enthusiasm of everyone. Everyone came to volunteer to help build the temple. Everyone donated things that they had to build a temple. There's a great moment in our Torah portion when the people that are in charge of building the temple for Adonai are saying to Moses, stop the people. They're bringing too much. Too many of them are coming. They're too enthusiastic about the mission. We're not there yet. We have a crisis in our midst, not only in our community, not only in our congregation, but in the entire world. But as our president, Reed Weinberg, said, we see the beginning of this enthusiasm. We have lots of volunteers that are coming saying, we want to help. We want to donate our time and our energy to make things better. The temple in the desert is going to be finished in our Torah portion. And the glory of Adonai our God is going to fill it. And Adonai is going to dwell in our midst, showing us that when everyone is on board, when everyone is doing the best they can, bringing their time, their energy, and their means, so much that the people in charge have to say, stop, that's too much, we cannot handle it, then we can overcome any endeavor, any crisis. So we need everyone to be with us on this crisis. And then there's another message from our Torah portion. The Torah portion is about building the tabernacle, but the first 3 verses, Moses says to the people, my first message to you is, you have to observe Shabbat. It doesn't make any sense why Moses is saying it. He just said it a few Torah portions ago when he gave us the 10 commandments, the 2 tablets of covenant. So why the repetition? There's nothing new in the message. The Torah is connecting between Shabbat and the temple. When we build a temple, we take a piece of land, a piece of space in the world, and we devote it to God, to Adonai. And we say this is a sacred space where we can come and we can enter the sacred and we can connect to God. Well, right now it's done online, but in better times and soon in the future, it's done by coming here to the temple. But there are times that we cannot come to the temple, just like now. And then we have Shabbat. Shabbat is taking a piece of time and saying this day is sacred to Adonai our God. This is the day to make it special and different than any other day. This is the day to bring God into our midst. And now we need not only the temple that is in space, we really need the Shabbat to become our special moment with ourselves, with our families, with our friends, and find ways to make it sacred and to connect with Adonai our God. Shabbat Shalom. The anthem is on page 24. It's Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem, Malchi Hasharit, Malchi Elyon, Mi Melech, Malchi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bochem l'shalom, Malchi Hashalom, Malchi Elyon, Mi Melech, Malchi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Nil Shalom, Malchi Hashalom, Malchi Elyon, Mi Melech, Malchi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzitchem l'shalom, Malchi Hashalom, Malchi Elyon, Mi Melech, Malchi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
We turn now to our service of Elenu, the Adoration, page 283. Let us adore the ever-living God and render praise unto you, who spreads out the heavens and established the earth, whose glory is revealed in the heavens above, and whose greatness is manifest throughout the world. You are our God, there is none else. Page 291. There are stars up above. So far away we only see their light, long, long after the star itself is gone. And so it is with the people we have loved. Their memories keep shining ever brightly, though their time with us is done. But the stars that light up the darkest night, these are the lights that guide us. As we live our days, these are the ways that we remember. This week in our congregation, we remember particularly the names of Lonnie Nafouzi, Jeanette N. Sugarman, Leonard Berlow, Cecil Cowan, Emmanuel Fine, Nathan Graver, Paula Spatz, Selma B. Levy, Saul P. Schwartz, Bess Goldberg, Calvin H. Rouse, Betty Jean Cohen, Pete Myers, Joseph M. Waterman, Alfred Frank Jr., Bill Rapport, Lee L. Perlman, Irvin Goldstein, Dorothy Lobel Pell, Shirley Beyer Brill, Frida Small, Rebecca S. Judah, Beatrice Schwartz, Sugar P. Hanisch, Merle Winner, Rakal Feller, Phil Kaplan, David Lerner, Lois Haskell Traeger, Natalie Divac, Maurice Cohen, Saul Pone, Rivian Greenberg, Cynthia Jennings Klein, Cindy Klein, Fred Fleischacker, and one who died in recent days, Douglas Knoop. Zichronam livracha, may their memories be for blessing, as we rise together for Kaddish, page 294. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabba, balma divrach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, b'agala uvizman kari v'imru, amen. Yehei shmei Rabba mavorach le'olam ulmei olmaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnasei, v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei dekudisha b'richu, leila min kol berchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, Damiram bi'alma v'imru, amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn and comfort to all who are bereaved. And let us say together, amen. Our closing song is Oseh Shalom. You can find the words, the last three lines of Kaddish, page 294.
Oseh Shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru, amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru, amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru Amen. Ose shalom bimromav Uhu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru Amen.
יהי רצון מלפניך, אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אמותינו, שתוליכנו לשלום. May it be your will, Adonai our God and God of our ancestors, that we be guided on the paths of shalom, of peace and well-being and wellness, that you always protect us from all harm and evil in our way. Bless the work of our hands and grant us grace, loving kindness, and compassion in your eyes, in the eyes of everyone who knows us. Adonai Shalom, bless us with a Shabbat of Shalom. Shalom to our bodies, to our minds, to our souls. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat shalom, Louis.
Are we off? We're off? Thank you.